Hi, I'm Paul Connors. I'm Director of Product and Strategy for Mercent. And I'm here today with Kunal Thakkar, Senior Vice President of Operations for Newegg. Kunal is going to tell us about Ship by Newegg, their program, introduce Newegg for us a little bit, and then we'll have a Q&A just to cover some points on the advantages of this Newegg program. So Kunal, I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks, Paul. As Paul mentioned, I head the global operations for Newegg, and Newegg, as an introduction, is the second largest pure play e-commerce company. We do $3 billion in annual revenues, and we are growing every year. At this point of time, Newegg offers various services for our sellers, and we'll be talking a little bit more about one of the most popular e-commerce services that we offer our sellers, which is the Ship by Newegg. So I'll walk you through a few PowerPoint slides to talk a little bit more on what Newegg capabilities on the Ship by Newegg functions are, and then we'll take it from there.
Great.
At this point of time, the service offerings we have for Ship by Newegg is very easy, where the sellers who are shipping on our website or on any other website for sake can send products to us to store. Once we receive the orders from customers, we would pick, pack, and ship it to the customers and generate that whole fulfillment cycle process for the sellers. And this is a very seamless process for the sellers, which they can take advantage of and take advantage of our lean operations as well as our logistics capabilities. The way we are at an advantage to others in the market are where our inbound cost as well as our pick and pack cost is close to 5 to 15% cheaper than the outside marketplace. As well as we have some very competitive outbound shipping transportation rates that we offer to our sellers that are shipping through us. And our same-day delivery for any orders that come until 3:30 p.m. is a very, very popular function that a lot of sellers like to take advantage of. So those are some of the very high-level advantages of utilizing the Ship by Newegg as compared to any other competitors out there. And that's a great product offering today to the sellers. With our cost calculator, our sellers actually have the convenience of getting onto the cost calculator and identifying and estimating the shipping, the fulfillment costs as well as their product margin. They could enter in some information to say what is it going to cost them to fulfill it as compared to Newegg fulfilling it for them, taking advantage of its lean operations, if you will. And that allows them to not only make a little bit more money in through their margins, but also allows them to fulfill orders same day with the capabilities that we have for them. This is just a quick screenshot on that one. And on the seller portal, which is a very critical portion of the day-to-day for our marketplace sellers, we offer some great functionalities. And some of those functionalities are where the sellers can manage their SKUs, they can manage their inventory, manage their inbound receiving orders and outbound shipments through the seller portal, which is a huge advantage where it's real time. They have the control of the system and they utilize us as an extension arm for their logistics. We also have many integration processes, right from web input to data feeds in various formats, Excel, XML, CSV, as well as API integrations that allow the sellers who are selling through our channel or fulfilling through us to be able to manage their SKU and inventory and their orders very, very efficiently and effectively. Talking a little bit more about our logistics capabilities today, Newegg has over 2 million square feet of warehouse space within North America, and we really take advantage of that by balancing the inventory correctly for us as well as for the marketplace sellers. That way, so we are able to reach to the consumers within a short span of time with a shorter zone as well as a cheaper transportation cost. Today, the typical average customer or US population, we could reach them within 2 days for 90% of the population, and within 1 day for up to 40% of the US population. And this is a huge, huge advantage for the marketplace sellers because now they don't have to invest in their own logistics infrastructure, but they can rely on us to help them take advantage of this capability. And in today's day and market, as we know that every consumer was wanting to get the product at a cheaper cost, at a faster space, and that's what we offer. By having this footprint within North America and now growing globally in the next month or next year or so, we are able to get to the end user or to the consumer cheaper and faster, helping us enhance the growth of sales and increasing the sales for the marketplace sellers as well as satisfying the customer to what their needs are. A little bit on the order processing center. Newegg today has close to 7 distribution centers, and we are opening up 2 more this year. We have presence in Southern California and City of Industry. We have presence in Edison, New Jersey, Memphis, Tennessee. We are soon launching our new distribution center, which is state-of-the-art with iBots and robotics, starting in Indianapolis on August 8th. And that is going to be one other feature for us to offer to our sellers to be taking advantage of. We also have presence within Canada. We have a location in Mississauga. We're going to have a very big location coming up in Vancouver very soon by the end of the year. That will allow us to cater to the Canadian market as well. One of the advantage that Newegg shares with the marketplace sellers that take advantage of our Ship by Newegg process, our product line, is that we offer a wide variety of partnerships with carriers, whether it's UPS, FedEx, DHL, or Purelator for Canada. We have a lot of good logistics partners that are tied in with us with excellent shipping rates, one of the best in the industry, that allows us to ship the products cheaper to the consumers and hence maintain the sales and a better profit margin. And that's something that we offer to our sellers today to take advantage of by partnering with Newegg. Some high-level numbers here on the growth as to how we've done in terms of the program because of its capabilities. In the last year, we've grown 60% plus when it comes to marketplace sellers that are using our Ship by Newegg feature, or in terms of our sales, we've increased those as well by 60%. In terms of our SKU counts, which is one of our strengths where we can handle multiple SKUs, we have grown that by close to 70% today, and we continue to expand our infrastructure so we can take in more SKUs and we can ship out more products for our marketplace sellers that are utilizing Ship by Newegg as a feature that we offer them. Newegg also demonstrates as a part of the Ship by Newegg, we are also a third-party logistics where not only will we ship products that are on our website, but we offer the multi-channel feature where if you have products on any other competitive websites like eBay or Amazon, Newegg is able to help you with that multi-channel fulfillment where we can carry your products and we can fulfill for any orders that you receive from any other web platform that you may be selling at. So that's one huge feature that we are proud of, that we've launched recently, and we will continue to do so. We are also expanding our capabilities very soon into the international marketplace with Canada, UK, Australia, China, and Taiwan, and many more countries to follow in the near future, and I'll be excited to talk about that in a few with you, Paul.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So again, that leaves us with a very exciting venture that Newegg has, which is Ship by Newegg, that is wide open out there for the sellers to take advantage of and make profits and grow sales with us.
Great. So a few questions.
Sure.
You mentioned some of the international growth. Does Ship by Newegg handle all of the paperwork, duties, etc.? So that's all calculated and presented to the buyer on the marketplace?
Absolutely. So what Newegg is doing is the step or the process we are taking is offering a fully landed cost solution. And we partnered with Pitney Bowes most recently to provide that, which is the same backend engine that eBay has, to make it a little bit more convenient for consumers to come on the website and identify products that might be listed there by the Ship by Newegg clientele or the sellers, to be able to calculate a fully landed cost that includes product cost, shipping cost, customs and duties, etc. And then that way they can compare it with various websites and place an order to move forward for. In terms of the paperwork, we have the complete capability of handling the paperwork automatically. And we do so for ourselves today, and we will extend that service off to the Ship by Newegg sellers as well.
What about limitations on the type of product that can be included in the program?
There are no limitations as such, except for the hazmat or the dangerous goods that we are unable to ship through the carrier partners. Those would be the only limitations on restricted categories, but otherwise we are open to small to big size items that we are able to ship for the sellers.
Great. And then UPCs, Universal Product Code, is that a requirement for the program, and why?
Absolutely. The UPCs are one of the most critical elements for any logistics operations as such. And we do require them not only for receiving the correct products, and keeping them into our inventory, but also to pick, pack, process, and when we have to deal with returns. However, if there is a seller that is not capable of creating their own UPCs, we offer solutions on our web portal that will allow them to create Newegg UPCs, and then we can help them take care of that. That way they do not have to get stuck on that.
So they can create a unique product identifier within Newegg.
Correct.
That will
help
handle
them.
things for the program.
Absolutely.
Great. So you mentioned there are not many limitations, or there are no limitations on individual product size. How about the size of the seller and the size of the catalog or the storage capabilities of the program? Any limitations there?
So there are none as such, and which I would say is one of the biggest advantages today for any small seller who's out there trying to get presence within North America or into the global market. Newegg embraces them with open arms as far as they qualify through the process that we have on our website. There are very simple steps to get qualified, and once you're qualified, it's wide open for them to take advantage of the Ship by Newegg service option.
From small seller to large seller.
Large sellers.
And then the program as a whole, do you have any cap or limitation on the number of sellers?
None so, none so.
Okay. Grow, grow, grow.
Grow, that's the bottom line.
Great. You mentioned multi-channel fulfillment.
That's right.
And that the seller could make use of the Newegg UI to keep track of things. Are there any automated integration capabilities for multi-channel fulfillment that they can take advantage of?
Many, many. We work with a lot of partners as well, whether it's Channel Advisor or Mercent or others, we also have our own technical capabilities that we help integrate. Whether it's a small seller that does not want to utilize those features, we have automated APIs and whatnot that we can integrate for them, as well as we give them options with other partners that they can, if they're already partnering with or they would like to start a new relationship with through us, we help them make that, and we facilitate that for them.
So if I were to sum this up, I would say, and you correct me as the expert, this is what I'm hearing. The difference from the eBay program, you have a lot of the same fulfillment international capabilities that eBay does. However, you have the ability to give someone an incremental storage space of their own product where they don't have to build out the infrastructure for that either. So you have that fulfillment capability that eBay has, but you have the storage and the seasonal expansion of storage that Amazon FBA has, where your rates are going to help you versus Amazon FBA for a seller.
Absolutely, you summarized it pretty well, Paul, and I think above and beyond this, I mean, one thing that we like to add is the relationship and the trust that we build with the sellers and with our partners. Newegg is a privately owned organization, and we have an excellent team that works at the marketplace business unit that really takes care of the customers. So we will sometimes not get stuck to this is the way we do business and this is how we are going to do. If there is a seller that is really interested in doing business with us, we have our own IT capabilities and we are flexible enough to make sure that we accommodate their needs and we make it happen for them. So that's one advantage over any other competition out there, that the customers will not get lost when they come to Newegg. They will be given the same attention whether they are small or big, and we continue to grow with them.
Great, great. It sounds like a great program for sellers to ramp up ahead of the holidays or take advantage of. And
absolutely,
all the contact information is here. We'd be happy to meet with anyone after this presentation to make sure they have the information they need.
Sure.
Kunal, anything else you want to add as we
wrap up?
The
only message I have for the sellers out there is that we as an organization are growing very fast. We are now having a global footprint. We are going into UK, Australia, which we have already started shipping. We are adding 6 more countries next month and then 30 more countries next year. So come take advantage of it and grow with us. That's the slogan that we are saying, that we are growing and we want you to grow with us. And let's do the best for our customers, because if the customers are happy, then they're going to give us more business, and that's what we want to do as a partner.
Great. Kunal, thank you very much for
Thank you,
your time.
Paul. Thanks
being
again.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.